As the Euro Cup final stated, it is not coming home for the England fans out there. England fans have always been desperate after their loss against Italy, and some England players have been racially abused by the same England fans out there. And now, in the first statement after England's agonizing loss to Italy in the Euro 2020 final in front of their home crowd, Marcus Rashford, in a social media post late on Monday, said that he was thankful to his teammates for the support they extended to him and that he was overwhelmed by the messages of support towards him. Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho and Bukayo Saka were the targets of racial abuse on Twitter and other social media platforms after they missed spot kicks in a penalty shootout with Italy, which settled the Sunday's finals after the game finished as a 1-1 draw. The England fans were all excited to see England lift their Euro Cup trophy, but these penalties were just taken away by Italy, and England fans have always been desperate and they have been racially abusing these three players. The comments prompted a police investigation and a wide condemnation, although critics accused some ministers of hypocrisy for refusing to support a high-profile anti-racist stance the players had made during the tournament. I don't even know where to start, and I don't even know how to put into words how I'm feeling at this exact time. I've had a difficult season. I think that's been clear for everyone to see, and I probably went into that final with a lack of confidence. I've always backed myself for a penalty, but something didn't feel quite right. During the long run-up, I was saving myself a bit of time, and unfortunately, the result was not what I wanted, is what Rashford said in his first statement. The 23-year-old said he was disappointed to let his teammates and fans down by missing the penalty against Italy, but added that he would never have any issues about his origin. I felt as though I had let my teammates down. I felt as if I had let everyone down. A penalty was all I had been asked to contribute for the team. I can penalties in my sleep, but so why not that one? It's been playing in my head over and over since I struck the ball, and there's nothing, probably a word, to quite describe how it feels. Final 55 years, just one penalty, history, and all I can say is sorry. I wish I had gone off differently. With list, I continue to say sorry. I want to shoot out my teammates. The summer has been one of the best camps I've experienced, and you've all played a role in that. A brotherhood has been built that is unbreakable. Your success is my success, your failures are mine. I've grown into a support where I expect to read things written about myself, whether it be the color of my skin, where I grew up, or most recently, how I decide to spend my time off the pitch. I can take critique of my performance all day long. My penalty was not good enough. It should have gone in, but I will never apologize for who I am and where I came from. This is the response to the racial abuses that were faced by Marcus Rashford. He is saying sorry for this penalty, for his poor penalty, which let down the England fans and the whole England nation. The 55-year-long wait has always been something that England fans want to just take off from their mind, and that was the final great opportunity as well, but Rashford couldn't complete that penalty. He says sorry for it, but he will never apologize for who he is and where he came from. That is his point, and he continued by saying that I felt no prouder moment than wearing those 3 lions on my chest and seeing my family cheer me on in a crowd of tens of thousands. I dreamt of a day like this, is what he said. The Manchester United forward, whose mural in the city was vandalized, also posted letters of support he had received from fans against the racial abuses. The messages I have received today have been positively overwhelming, and seeing the response in Withington had made me on the verge of tears. The communities that always wrapped their arms around me continued to hold me up. I'm Marcus Rashford, 23 years old, black man from Withington and Wythenshawe, South Manchester. If I have nothing else, I have that. For all the kind messages, thank you. I'll be back strong. We will be back stronger, is what Rashford said. Rashford also received support from the England captain Harry Kane and manager Southgate as well. 3 lads who were brilliant all summer had the courage to step up and take a penalty when the stakes were high, is what England captain Harry Kane wrote on the Twitter. They deserve support and backing, not the wild racist abuse they have had since last night. If you abuse anyone on social media, you are not an England fan, and we don't want you, is what England manager Gareth Southgate called the abuse unforgivable. So the captain Harry Kane and the manager are together with Rashford and his team, and England fans, it's not coming home. You have to wait for another 4 more years to get a chance to be in that Euro Cup final.